Hello you guys. I am coming at you fresh-faced and well-rested. I don't know if you can tell, but I might be a shade or two darker because I've had such a lovely week. Oh, where do we begin? So first of all, first things first, most obvious thing to talk about is, I'm lying on it. It's back here. My new hair! Look who went gray. And can I just say, I think I'm gonna be okay if I have a full head of gray hair. I mean, I think I was always gonna be okay. But I'm actually looking forward to it. My only hope is that it actually turns gray. Right now I have one strand that goes down on this side of my head and it's actually really long. And it's like a perfect silver gray. And if I could just have a whole head of gray hair, because you know how like majestic it can look. But I also know sometimes it can grow out in a way that I think at the time I might just be like, listen, if you don't work with me, I might just dye my entire hair gray, okay? Speed things up. But I went to Mystique Beauty Salon, Mystique Hair and Beauty. I don't know, I'll link them down below. It's where I've been going for the last few months actually. And we created this blend. I had an exact shade I wanted to go for. And I'm not sure I actually hit it with this, but it did get me excited that I can create the color that I want and almost create highlights too with braids, which I've never really been that expert. You guys know, like I'm a #2 braid type girl. This is #2 and silver or gray and blonde, a kind of blonde. I'm not sure what those other two colors were, but we just kind of mixed and matched. And I had the same lady as before. Her name is Leah. And then I'm trying to update you from like last weekend. And then I had like I don't know if you could also tell, but my brows are freshly done. I went and saw Yvonne, and she usually does my brows. I had my nails. I think I may have told you this, but guess where I went? Well, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know where I went. But I went to Lamu. It was a trip that had been in the works for a few weeks now. But then very last minute, things completely changed. And for a second, it was like, oh, we're not going to Lamu. And then it was like, actually, no, we are. So there will be another Lamu trip in the future. Not too far future. But this one had a different vibe to it. And I didn't vlog that much, but I did do like a tour of Forodhani House, just in case there are people who are newish to my YouTube channel and haven't really gone to any one of those. So at this point, I'm going to insert the one clip I shot during my trip. I don't think I did a lot, but all that I did, which is really just a house tour for you guys to see how like the flow of Forodhani and what it looks like. I'm gonna insert that here. And I can finally give you a 2022 house tour of one of my favorite spots in Shella, and that is Forodhani House. This is the iconic pool that you guys have seen a million times in photos. That is Miss Hali, who I will tag her Instagram for you guys to follow because she has the coolest photos. And in fact, the most iconic one is the most iconic reel is the one where she's like 10, 10, 10, 10, boom!
We have to recreate it.
I know, new outfit on this side.
I got new outfits.
I know.
So wait for the reel.
I can't wait. And then this is like a lounge area, and ooh, it's windy. The kitchen. Oh, hello, chef. How are you? Oh, salama. Thank you. This is the dining area. I'm sure you've seen, like I'm sure, first of all, I'm pretty certain I've done a tour before, but I'm just gonna do another one for you guys.
Welcome to my crib.
That's Hali. Do you want to take us to the first room down this side?
Oh yes, we forget.
Yeah, sorry. There's so many rooms in your house, you don't even know where to start.
I have a lot of rooms. This is the downstairs room.
Yeah.
It's the downstairs guests. They can stay downstairs.
And there's access to the pool out that side. And here is the bathroom.
Oh,
I feel
it
like
opens right. I never knew it opens right.
Oh no, it does, yeah. And in fact, the last couple of times, I think I stayed here because it was easiest for me because I came with my family, and so it was.
You could just jump.
Yeah, you can like literally come out, get into the pool on that side. But you want to take us upstairs?
All right, come on.
Okay.
For the rest of my house. We have some fun things. Here's the bathroom. The guest bathroom.
The guest bath downstairs. It's just a bath
So I
room.
invite guests.
Yeah, guest like a toilet.
You're my guest. Welcome to my crib.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for letting the cameras.
Yeah, come through.
Oh.
And then you have the second level, which has 2 rooms, correct?
Oh yes, yeah. So here's the room number 1 on the first floor. It's just a nice simple room, views of the ocean, bathroom, shower, and it's got its own little balcony out here. It's perfect.
Then we have the second room.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's 3 that are
Oh yes.
joined, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This room.
I keep forgetting that there's 3 rooms here.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is mango wood. I don't know, but
It's really cool.
this is literally what I would love to have as a dining table. Like,
I
just
think
give me
would
this.
Be unreal.
Give me this, and I'm happy. I'm gonna ask.
I'll gift it to you. Don't.
Oh, sorry.
I'll gift it to you.
I swear to you.
Like that for your birthday.
Thank you. I forgot. I forgot that you are.
I can
That this
send
is
it
your
to
crib.
you.
Sorry.
I'll send it to you.
I was actually,
This one?
yeah, this is the one. I was actually just gonna be like, I'm gonna ask Isabel where she got it. Ali's like, I'm gonna gift it. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
And then look at your view. Oh, it just does it get any better? I know.
The best.
A dream. And then you've got a bathroom. Where does it join from? Oh, here. So it's a Jack and Jill type bathroom. So also all the bathrooms have that as the view. So like your shower is right here, but if you look outside, like, of course you can close the shutters so that those guys don't enjoy the view, but oh, look at that, it's so pretty. And it joins over to this side. Oh, excuse it. Sorry, honey. Okay, there's.
They're gonna be cameras.
Oh, sorry. Just Hali being fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I love the best part about this room. My favorite thing. I like taking this room because then it's like a walk-in closet.
Oh yes.
So you put your stuff in here, and then I can comfortably fit.
This is actually perfect.
Underneath.
This is like Hali's. This is literally your closet.
If you didn't believe this is my house before, now
Now you know.
you have to believe it. I custom made it for my size.
For your height, you're like, yep, just a little bit higher, and that's
Yeah.
it. And then you're gonna take us to the last floor.
The grand reveal.
Yes. Okay.
There's also access to the bottom.
Yeah, so you can go down straight to ground floor down there. And then one more flight.
And here we are. You have a little
Oh, yes.
bed that you can sleep in.
Yeah, more day beds, as if we don't have enough.
Yeah, and you can sleep here at night because of the net.
Oh,
You can have a good ocean breeze.
Oh my gosh, have you ever done that?
No, I haven't, but I think I might.
Yeah,
That would be
I've
fun.
never done that.
Welcome.
Yeah, this is the master. And not, like, I think all the rooms are beautiful, but I guess this one has like a really, yeah, and a really cool view, because the higher you get, like, the cooler the view.
Yeah.
And then there, the ocean, and a balcony. Ta-da. Different skin tone. I'm like, I think I'm about a shade or two darker. I do remember when I was younger, I used to be so scared of getting darker, and I think, well, that's a thing, huh? I don't know if we want to get into it. And now I don't care. I really don't care much. What I do care about is that I will have to have a new foundation, and that's annoying because I only ever buy that one shade. But actually, maybe next time I order, I should try a shade darker, just to kind of allow myself the flexibility of like finding whatever suits me, because when I do wear makeup next, pretty certain it's gonna look funny. Which is okay. But I had a really nice time. I mostly just kind of created content with Hali, which was our first time like collaborating in that sense. I'm gonna link her down below. She has this like, she's like Hali is the Instagrammer that at some point in my life I used to pray to get to the levels of, like a very well curated feed, and everything is just so crystal clear and sharp and like just well put together. And that's what I used to like desire for my Instagram. Now, if I put up like a quick reel that I was inspired to do, sat on my couch just being like, this is my age, this is my sign, like this is where I live, that if you are on my Instagram, you know the one I'm talking about. Like if I just want to do it, I'll do it. Like, but Hali's Instagram is just so clean and crisp. I'm gonna link it so that you guys can go to it. But I think she does an incredible job, and her traveling is beyond. Like just the days of traveling without thinking too much about childcare and school terms and all of that, lucky are ye. But also lucky am I too. Not really gonna complain. I'm not like mad about it, but it's just her feed. Her feed is beautiful to look at, and she's a really lovely person as well. We had a great time together, created some content. I will link my Instagram as well. I'm sure it's going to be on the screen. And yeah, just like tried to catch up with work a little, but I also tried to step away from it. So it was a nice balance where I felt like I was trying to get work done, but I wasn't constantly going, which I don't know. It was just like, it was good. It was really good. And we stayed at Forodhani. I will link Forodhani in the description box as well. Forodhani is the first place I went to, Forodhani House. First place I went to when I first went to Lamu. How many years ago is that now? Maybe like 7 years ago, maybe, I don't know. But that was my first time in Lamu ever. And it's on Shella. And I found myself also kind of like walking to new parts of Shella. Like where was I? I went to like, this clothing brand. Is it called Aman? Aman, I think it's called Aman. And they have the most beautiful linen pieces, and some it's like, I won't try and pretend I know what that fabric is, but it just feels like it's very much beach coastal vibe, but very light too. I don't think it's linen, and it's not cotton. I don't know what it is, but like they have such beautiful pieces. It's just that I wasn't prepared to purchase any at that point, because it's also a little over my spending budget, like my budget for clothing. But it's gorgeous, and kind of explored Shella a little bit, went on a dhow ride, just like chilled Lamu vibes. And now I'm back here. And can I tell you the first thing I did when I got home? Checked on my pants. And I will insert a picture here that I took of the peace lily when I first saw it last evening, and I was like, my baby, and I like watered her. And then what it looked like this morning when I woke up. Just like, also look at that difference. I know Mutua and Patricia both said the same thing, like peace lilies are godsend because they tell you when they need water. And so for new to the plant world moms like us, it's just uber convenient. I'm also trying to see what else I want to update you on. I finished my book, which is 1984. I don't know if you've read it, but it's one of those classics. It's by George Orwell, and he's the one who wrote Animal Farm, which is another classic I think I'm going to try and pick up. Midway through the book, there's a chunk of it I was just like so frustrated because I thought it was the most boring thing I've ever read. And I did, for the first time, just consider skipping through a chunk in a book, just being like, this is boring, this is dreadful, this is horrible, this is torture. But powered through, and the ending was really good. It was really good. Like, it made it worth it, I think. I would give that book 4 out of 5, I think. And now I am reading this, Tuesdays with Maury. This is a really easy read, like only a couple hundred pages. Like if I didn't have a busy weekend, this is you know, Easter weekend. If I didn't have a busy one, I definitely would finish this weekend. And then I'm going into finally started our April pick, which is Mating in Captivity. I have to say, so this book is about sex in a couple's relationship, sex within a relationship, and some of the things that I guess, you know, catch couples off guard, because you assume that the closer you get and the more intimate you are and the more you know each other and you're super vulnerable, and you know, like the longer you've been together, and then like it's assumed that sex just comes naturally, and actually it's not. It doesn't actually always work like that. It's almost like the more distance there is, the hotter the sex, the more exciting it is. Anyway, I just wanted to say that I would recommend this as a book. I would recommend this book to couples who are just starting out or have been in the game for a minute, and are curious about trying to spice up their sex lives. I'm just really happy that we're so lucky to be able to have access to books like this, and hopefully they'll kind of inspire relationships to work on rekindling that side of things, or just finding new ways to introduce sparks into their love lives. So I think that's it. For an update. Oh, another thing I wanted to share with you guys. I just started watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. No, it's now The Kardashians. Sorry, excuse me. I just watched episode 1. And let me tell you something. Oh, I'm so excited. I do remember talking about it last year, like very briefly, just being like, guys, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be okay, because I do watch The Kardashians and they wrapped up their season and I'm not okay. And now we have episode 1 of season 1 of The Kardashians. Wow, that was good. I'm excited about that. And the other thing I wanted to share with you that I watched is The Anatomy of a Scandal, or something like that. It's on Netflix. I just watched the first episode yesterday, but this evening I'm gonna go spend the night at my friend's house, and I was just telling her about it. Like, please can you watch episode 1 so that we can watch episode 2 together? It looks like it's, hopefully, I don't know, but it looks like it's gonna be a good one. So just like putting out suggestions for you to check out. But this was me just jumping in to check in on you guys and catch you up on what my week has been like. It has been a slow week, and my Easter weekend is going to be filled with family and family activities, and we have an Easter egg hunt tomorrow. We have like breakfast with my fam the next day, and then like seeing my cousins the day after. So it's a very chilled weekend, and you probably won't see me again till Monday. But I had a couple hours to myself this afternoon, and I just thought I should pick up the camera and just be like, hi guys, hi fine. Yeah, I'm feeling good, and I hope you have had a restful Easter weekend and you're feeling rejuvenated, which is honestly what I needed. Like I had a kind of a wobble a couple weeks ago, just being so overwhelmed thinking about all the different moving parts in my life currently, and this was exactly what I needed this week and leading up to like a weekend. That's what I needed to fill my cup, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty excited, and I hope you are too. And I will see you on Tuesday, if not Monday, for a quick workout. Anyway, well, I'll see you guys soon. Yeah. Hello you guys. Did you see me at the gym? Oh no, actually I started filming after the strength part. The strength part I filmed it on my phone. The workout I filmed it here for you guys. But the strength part, funny, it's like clearly I'd never recorded my clean and jerk movement before, but I'm pretty certain, even though I don't have a previous performance to, you know, put it against, but pretty certain this was my best. I got my PR. I got 52.5 kilos for a clean and jerk. You know, that's the thing about the body I don't fully understand. It's like, I mean, the last week I haven't worked out. Oh, I did on 3 days ago, but before that it had been a full week, and you kind of think, well, your body's not going to perform, but it's almost like the things that you've been doing, and as long as you're trying to be as consistent as possible, like it matters. And it's, yeah, there's progress. So I was so excited. I had a wonderful Easter, and I hope you guys had a wonderful one too. I just kind of was surrounded by family and friends and cousins and nieces and nephews and little kiddos that like me and my little one just are obsessed with. So it was a lovely, fulfilling weekend, and I actually started my day, and even before that it was like a lovely, fulfilling week. You'd have seen like Lamu and all of that. So I kind of just started my day being like, okay, so how do I make sure I'm on the right foot? Try and get some emails out, which I still haven't gotten to, but I'm about to. But try and get some emails out, and so that I'm on top of things, because last week, because of the trip, I did slip up on a few emails here and there. Set up some shoots. I think I want to go outside and get some stuff that will hopefully help with my eating over the next few months. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I was really inspired when I was in Lamu, and just thought like all these things that when I'm in the house I'm like, oh, I could never. Why can't I ever? And so, for example, like I never buy fish for the house, never buy fish. But in Lamu I was like, oh, fish and veggies, yeah, this is delicious, it's so good. So I don't know where I'm gonna buy fish from, like really good fish from, but I'm on the hunt for some tasty fish and to be making like some oven roasted veggies and just like play around with food, which was one of my goals for this year actually, and to include like introduce one new dish to this house per month. Have I done that? No. But you know what? Oh no, last month I did lemon cake. So I'm gonna count that as a new dish that I introduced to the house. This month I have not, and I'm thinking, like, it sounds so silly, and if you kind of roast your veggies in the oven, you must be like, what are we even talking about? But we always like cook the veggies on the pan. Like never is it thrown in with just some like lemon squeezed over and like lots of garlic and just olive oil. We never do that. And if I can just have that and fish, also fish we never have, like that's like wow. Things are popping over on this side of town. So I want to go out and get some of those veggies, but KPLC has played me, so I'm just hoping that we will have power by the time I come back so I can make some of that, the veggies at least. And then I want to go and get protein powder. I want to try and get some underwear, nothing fun or sexy, just practical, seamless, black and brown thong style underwear that I think, what is it again? Woolworths, I think they just do the best. What else do I want to go? Oh, and flowers. I really wanted to like have some nice blooms in the house. So I'm gonna step out and we're gonna do that together. And hopefully when we come back, KPLC will stop playing us. I bet you didn't think you'd see me this way. I bet you thought I was gonna be at the shops, which I'm just about to step out with you guys actually. Is it a little washed out? I feel washed out. I'm not sure it's any better. Actually, I'm gonna sit down. I am going to sit down. I just wanted to say, that I actually like went to the shops yesterday, and then like, you know, life curveballs, and I had to attend to other things immediately, so I wasn't able to take you through all of that, the things that I said I would. But in your world, it's only been like 2 seconds between the last clip and this clip, so it's okay, we're still going, which is what I'm actually like all ready and dressed to go out and do. But I have to say, like, I feel even more determined to kind of recenter myself, refocus my goals, start really thinking through what I can do or what I am currently doing that is working against me and working for me. And by me, I mean like future Sharon. Like, what would future Sharon be excited about? Like creating lasting memories. She'd be excited about financial security. She'd be excited about health and good health and wellness. I just feel like I'm even more determined to get my life in order. So I will probably go into Healthy You to get the protein powder. I will probably sit down for a bit and just like send out some emails, but also mostly think through what I would love for the next 2 years to look like. In 2 years time, I'll be 35, and I don't want to put that pressure of like, by 35 I want to blah blah blah. But I also believe in setting goals for yourself, and I believe in having a target. At least that's how I function best, if I have something I'm working towards. And I think if I'm intentional about that, and if I have a clear vision of what it is I want for myself, then hopefully it's easier for me to kind of detect what is working in my favor and what is wasting my time, what really is adding value and what is stripping me away of just life and feeling good about myself. And I think in that case, an example of that would be, in this moment it might feel good to have 8 sticky wings from KFC. But is future Sharon gonna be happy that I had takeaway 4 nights a week? I don't have takeaway 4 nights a week, but you know, just because I like did something that felt good now, but really it was stripping me of the version of me that I really want to become 2 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. I feel now more than ever really aware of how important it is to kind of have your goals very clear for yourself, and to prioritize health and wellness, and to focus on creating memories, to just be intentional about living. The book I just finished also, I'm not sure I mentioned it, but it's called Tuesdays with Maury. I don't know if you've read it. If you have, please let me know what you think. But it's a 200-page book. It's really easy, a quick read. And it talks a lot about the journey to death, really. That's what the book is about. And how, you know, in his last few moments, last few weeks, last few months, there comes like an awareness of what really truly matters, and why, you know, you start to question, or he was starting to question, like, why do we spend so much time attributing so much value, or like putting our all to things that in your final moments, you won't think twice about what car was I driving, you know? And yet we spend so much time thinking through, how do I look in my car? Or what drinks did I order when I went out? Or what restaurants was I at? Or where did I go on holiday? Those things don't matter. Anyway, it was a really good book. And I think it's one of those books that kind of makes you question, what do you put value? Where do you put your value? And what are those things that you value? Why do you value them? Does it actually matter as much as you think it does? You know what I mean? Anyway, lip gloss on, enough talking. And I mean, this lip gloss is so good. I honest to God think this is the best lip gloss I've had probably ever, from Hues and Tones. Hues and Tones, yeah. The color here is Tease, and I think just generally their lip glosses are so good. In fact, I saw Cultured Cow talking about that. She's Cultured Cow on Instagram. Her name isn't Cultured Cow. She's Cultured Cow on Instagram. I saw her talking about these lip glosses as well, and just saying that she thinks this is better than her Fenty Gloss Bomb. I've never tried one of those, but she was like, that's where that's where it's at. And it's a Kenyan brand too, so like kudos to them. Anyway, enough talking. I'm gonna go sit and think through, what do I really want? I'm now 33. If I was to give myself like my goals for the next 6 months, my goals for the next 1 year, my goals for the next 2 years, what do those look like? So that's what I'm gonna do. And then also maybe window shop a little bit. Just a little. Although while we're here, I might as well show you what I'm wearing. My top is from Petal and Pup, and my jeans are Forever254 from F&F. The brand is F&F. My pendant is my beautiful pendant. I've talked about this a while now, for a minute now, but it's from Aqeeq Galleria. Oh, where is my watch? I always forget. Oh gosh, where is my watch? I do not know where my watch is, but this is what I'm wearing. Oh, and my bag is Sandstorm. This entire bit only to realize that I wasn't focused, because my camera, which now I have to keep looking at the screen to make sure it's in focus, decided actually no, we're just who knows what it was even focused on, but it's okay. I'm now home. I have changed because I wanted to show you guys the shirt that I got from LC Waikiki. It's a plain white shirt. It I got it in a size large because I wanted an oversized feel, but I feel like even an extra large would probably be perfect with this one. It is not, what was I gonna say? Oh, it's not a linen shirt, which is what I was really looking for, because I feel like something like this on the beach with your bikini, but like open, and it's just perfect for like slightly chilly evenings. Not chilly, windy, not chilly, at the beach. Or when the sun is setting and it's starting to get a little bit cooler. I think this is a perfect kind of thing. But I do think even larger would have been perfect. This is crazy. This is a size large, and it feels like it just fits me perfectly. I don't understand that. I also went and got some protein powder, which you'd have seen me searching for. Oh, I showed a little clip. I was at Healthy You. I got a different one this time. The one I had before was, I think it's called Whey, but it's like in a large black container. This one is vegan and the brand is Sun Warrior, and it's also chocolate flavor. I just like chocolate flavored smoothies. And so I always get like yeah, the chocolate flavor. Even at Juice Moo, which is right next to, like, it's at CrossFit. Whenever I have a smoothie from them, protein smoothie, the Choco Moo, so it's got like chocolate protein, and I think they have even like chocolate almond milk or something. I don't know, but it's really good. So I'm gonna make myself some of this tomorrow after my workout. And I was just showing you guys what that looks like. It smells so good. I don't know what it is about a protein powder, but it just always smells amazing. It's got a little scooper inside as well. What else do I want to tell you about this shirt? Oh, it was 50, did I tell you it was 50% off? You didn't have to say anything else. Like 54, actually 54% off. So I think it was like 1,200 shillings. You can just leave it out, out untucked, like so. Or you could, I guess, tie it like so. I didn't iron it or anything. Or you can actually tuck it into your outfit. I didn't do that because I'm not that bothered. I also wanted to show you guys the bra I'm wearing now. I won't show too much, but it's from Lady Luck, and it's the kind that just like has a little bit of strip. It's like one of those sexy bras. So it's shaped like that, and then has this, you see that? So it just makes it like super sexy, even in the evening. So should I have like an evening out, and I just wanted to pair this in with something high-waisted, this could be buttoned all the way, maybe even all the way into something like till there. I'm telling you, this bra. I'm gonna link Lady Luck down below. But for day-to-day wear, no, I'm not gonna risk anything slipping out. I mean, I don't think it will, but also I'm not gonna film with my shirt like this and risk exposing myself on the internet. Anyway, I'm hungry, so I'm off to get food. I thought I would give you guys a little plant update. Also because I'm about to water a couple of these. So first of all, both of her flowers came out, and it's so beautiful. I was so happy that Mutua gave it to me at this point, like right before they opened, because I just feel like I got to enjoy it at the perfect time. I'm also really grateful that she clearly tells me when she's ready to be watered, because everything starts to droop. I have to say though, because of my personality, like once you tell me something needs to be watered every 4 days, like I want to set a timer and I want us to stick to 4 days, you know, let's just keep with that. But my parents came over yesterday and they were like, I think you need to water this again. And I was like, no, I just watered it 2 days ago. There's 2 more days before I need to water it. And they were like, well, actually, it doesn't always work like that. You just kind of have to feel it out. I'm not the kind of person who feels things out, at least not like this. So it's just like, it's trying to, maybe let me turn this over actually. But it's trying to establish my, like plant senses that is just like making me a little bit nervous. So please let me know. What should I do? I did not water it, even though they were like, no, it looks like it needs a little bit of water. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna water it. I don't want to like have to rot the roots because of like overwater, but I do want it happy. So I don't know. I did. Oh my God, I've just found a mosquito behind it. Oh my God. If I spray Doom on it, do I kill the plant as well as the mosquito? What do I do? And it is juicy. It is a juicy one. Oh, just a second. Got it. Oh, nothing feels as good as killing a mosquito. I have to say, now that we're on the topic of like bug spray, this is not my favorite. my favorite is Doom, and it's because it doesn't have any smell to it, which when I was telling someone about it, they were like, but isn't that also scary? The fact that you can't smell it? At least this one you can. But now I smell it a little too much. Oh my gosh, do you think my plants are okay? I mean, I think they're fine, but I also don't know for absolute certain. Anyway, I also wanted to ask for your opinion, besides how often you water and like the finger test, and because I do all of that, I want to ask you guys something. So where I live, we have a bit of a water issue, and honestly it's one of those things where I really can't wait till the time I move. It's not anytime soon. I'm not even thinking about that. But the water issue is just, well, dreadful. And I mean that what I mean by that is because we have borehole water, it is, I'm not sure what the right term would be, but it is essentially like completely discolored. So much so that like by the time we realized it, all our white towels, white sheets, they're not white anymore. They're another color that's not white. So ever since I moved here, I knew, and thankfully one of my neighbors kind of pointed it out when I was moving in, that you want to buy drinking water and you want to use that to cook. So it's like a whole system of like, you know, getting water delivered weekly, which is fine, and it's worked for us. But when it comes to the plants, I was getting the water from my dispenser to water it because it's like, you know, it's clean, it's clear. Whatever comes out of the taps is not this color. It's like a different color. So I want to water it with clean water, but I'm also not sure if, like, what are your thoughts on that? And does it matter or does it not? Because I'm almost certain that with my other plants, at some point I noticed that when I swapped over from using just the tap water to this water, they seemed to perform better. I have nothing to go by other than that's what it kind of looked like. There could have been another reason why it was doing better, but I want to hear your thoughts, all you plant moms and dads out there. Does it matter or does it not? So I found myself doing this thing where I'm going to look for a few more of these bottles, or maybe just like a big one, a big like 5-liter bottle, and anytime there's any leftover water for anything, like we don't even brush our teeth with that water. We cannot brush our teeth because I don't trust that to not like corrode my, I don't know, teeth. But I now find myself like, if I don't finish my glass of water before I go to bed, I'll just pop it in here so that I can use it to water my plants. But it's also very tedious, and it's a little bit more expensive than just using tap water. So if I don't need to, then I won't. But I'm keen to hear what you guys think. Is it a deal or is it not? I just feel like it must be. Surely it must be. If it turns towels to like a weird off-white brownish shade, if I can't use it to cook, if I'm not drinking the tap water, then why should the plants drink that water? I don't know. I'm just gonna water my beautiful little plants, and I'll wait to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Look at me. Can you, like, I would never have been that girl who's like digging in there to be like, is it damp or is it not? I even found myself like looking for gardening tools, like just, I don't know. I don't even know if I need them, but like a cute watering can would be great. What else would be great? I don't know, like one of those pickers where I can just like use it to dig through into the soil and be like, is it damp or not? Instead of using my nail. But have I become that mom? Plant mom who's like in there? Yes! Oh, I'm so happy. Does it look yellow? Why does it look like that? I'm not sure that's any better. But I am going to get into work. So I'm gonna bid you farewell because there's nothing interesting that's happening for the rest of the afternoon, and I don't want to force myself to just pick up the camera for no reason. So I'm just gonna say goodbye here, and I'll dive into work, continue with my 2-year plan, and just like trying to create like a vision and see what that looks like, and hopefully have some solid goals to work towards. But I will see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.